Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Stoneblock 4. I did a little bit of work off camera right here. I'll explain it here in a second. But in today's episode, we're going to be getting our simulation chambers going for quite a few things. So I was trying to get ready to automate some of the stuff. This has taken absolutely forever for me to figure out. But I've got some block placers down right here, making some infected bookshelves, which I had to make the biophilage, which is pretty simple. It just takes the molecular metamorpher, this thing, it took me a while to figure out how to automate this thing since this thing only accepts in from the sides and it only works if you extract it from the bottom. But now we can just go through and make, uh, if I had the block of forgotten dust, but to get the block of forgotten dust, we have to work through this. Uh, and this should just passively make XP, and also I think it has like a 50% chance to drop Forgotten Dust. And they usually drop quite a bit at a time to showcase that. I can just speed it up. Hopefully that one will break here. Yeah, like that one broke, it gave us like 8. So I mean that's practically a full block. So now we can make 10 more of these mending neurogels. But nevertheless, that's not really why I wanted to do that. I wanted to do that. That was so I can go over here and go to what's the mod called? Jesus. Hostile neural networks. Because I want to be able to auto-craft these. Apparently I need to set up automation for obsidian plates. This is very similar. It doesn't take anything special, but I need to set up those obsidian plates. And for this one, the loot fabricators, I need a replica enclosure, which takes a replica ingot and purple stained glass. Uh, do I have a way to get purple dye? It's red and blue, so yeah, I do. That was a heck of a rhyme that I didn't mean to make. And we'll just do this number, and then we need to automate glass panes. It should be able to substitute in for anything it needs in that. Let's encode that, and replica. The replica ingot may be something that I can't exactly. Why is there 39 recipes? Oh, because I clicked on the wrong thing. So raw replica comes from the unearther from other rocks, so that's not that big of a deal. I only have 22. Do I have other rock? I have a little bit, which I think we get this from throwing diorite into a this fire back here, the spirit fires. I think this is our dimensionalist. It is. Throw that in there. His brush is about to break. But let's. Nope, not the right block. Is that the right block? Nope. It's gonna be some. Hey, it's that one. Alright, so I got us a little bit of replica. Not a whole lot, but enough for now. I guess I should probably go ahead and automate replica, like processing. And by that I mean just to smelt this in the energized smelter. Where do I do this at? That's just in a crafting table. Okay, so that's the only one I need to put over here. We'll put that there because it doesn't matter. Alright, so let's hop over to... well, I gotta drop this off first. Do I have red dye? Yes, yes I do. Alright, so let's head over to the world engine. Because I need to figure out where my pattern provider is. Right there. So now, hopefully, oh, we need to automate obsidian plates. I completely forgot about that. So how would we do that? So really the only way to do that is to could do it create ways, but it's kind of difficult. Or we just pour obsidian onto a plate cast from the foundry, which we can do that. Can I make like a small one? So we need a controller and a tank. Gotta go smelt this down first. This is so much fun. I do like that that's instant though. Brings me joy. So we need a controller, a tank, a drain, what was it, a tap? Yep, foundry tap. Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna make ourselves a small one, a small little foundry. We can do it down here, it's not gonna hurt anything. This thing generates a bunch of XP too. Like, I mean, it's putting XP into this for the most part. But we'll just refresh that up in there. I do dislike those orbs that's going around me. If you know how to get rid of those, please let me know in the comments. It's very aggravating. Right there, I imagine, will be a... Oops, that's not the right place. It will probably be the pattern provider there. Uh... I don't know what it's not happy about. Might need to make it. Nope, nope, it's not happy about that one. Invalid or missing bottom starting block. Heh. Those orbs are ridiculously annoying. I do need to install a drain. Oh, I don't have a bottom in it. What an idiot. I need a basin too. Not a, no. What is it? I could go over there and just look. Which looks like I'm gonna have to. Yeah, let's just go see what that's called that way so I can make one. Casting table. That makes total sense. Great spelling again. Take a little bit of damage there. I just want to have this that way so it's its own thing. And it doesn't have to really fight with anything else. Let's just break in here real quick. $11,129. Oh, it doesn't like these nitro cells. Does it need to be one taller? What am I missing? $11,130 negative 26. That's up there. Does this thing have a minimum height of 4 or 5 blocks? That's not where I want you to go. But that energy cable's in the way, isn't it? Yep. That's fantastic. No, only way to go is down. Okay, so I'm missing 9 blocks. Now we're not. Oh, it was actually probably missing more than 9 blocks. It doesn't matter though. Oh, that's the drain. Invalid structure. 11, 137, negative 27. Sorry, 131. That is a drain. 11, 130, negative 26. I'm so confused as to what I'm doing wrong. Well, I'm an idiot. You need liquid heating coals on the bottom of these. I had forgotten about that. In theory, that should work. Okay, it did. Cool. So now I need a lava source coming into here so I can just import lava. That's no problem. And then I need to import obsidian there. And then I need to export out of the back here. How do we get the cast? Because I want to have my personal one still. So we just do 4 ingots of steel onto a plate. Okay. Oh, I had some steel. I'm just a silly goose. I had some plates too, and I didn't need but one. Okay, so let's run an ME cable. Let's drop some of this off. I threw away the tap. I need that still. We can actually go ahead and install that real quick. That did not go the correct place. Why are they doing that? There we go. Alright, and then I need 2 exporters. That's an input output. Don't want that. Let's make 100 export buses. That shouldn't take very long. Yep, we're starting to make them. Let's grab some of those bad boys. I just threw them back in there. Wow, I'm a real intelligent fella. Alright, so now we need lava going into here. And then obsidian into here. That's not what I meant to do. Just like that. And we want to hook you in first. And that is putting lava in here very slowly. Let's throw the steel out. That should melt here momentarily. It probably, okay, there it goes, actually putting a bunch in. So we got our steel. Make a plate cast. We're going to need a redstone clock, which we have. No, actually, we just need a lever. Why did I pick that up? I don't know. But now that should be exporting obsidian into here. Right? This is how you do it, correct? Lava should melt down. Yep, it just takes a little bit of time. Cool. So that'll work. If we place this lever here, turn it on, that'll start instantly pouring out. So we'll clean out a little section to go over here. And then I just need an importer. And I'm going to have to hop down right here so I can actually get it to go in place. Accidentally picked up the plate cast. Is any of that obsidian melted yet? Nope, not the first one. I probably should make this a crafting recipe. Yeah, that way so it's just not infinitely making it. Alright, so if I can get out from in here, let's make this a crafting recipe. Don't need you. Don't really need you. I just need you to throw a piece of obsidian in there, and then that makes so that makes 1,000. What do we need per plate? 90. So that makes roughly 10. It makes 11 technically. So we'll do that. Hopefully my math is correct on that, or at least close. Then we need a pattern provider. Not going down into the correct spot. That's going to be casting those out for a hot minute. So let's see here. If I request obsidian plates, let's say I want 100 of them. I cannot access the controller anymore. That kind of sucks. So I guess I'll check back in on this here in a little bit. That was just my way of getting back up out of in there. And time to cover that up. I don't really care what this looks like. Is it pulling out the fluid? Yeah, don't do that. I love throwing my tools where they don't belong. I just want you to pull out obsidian plates. Not liquid obsidian. Well, on this one, we can actually just place down a chest to get out. The material. And then logistical pipe it. That way so this gets automated. Do pattern provider. Chest. Throw you in there. And now I can actually access this. Why did this quit pouring? Oh, where'd the plate cast go? There we go. This is going to take quite some time. But I mean, it's not particularly slow either. I mean, let's look at the rate that it comes in. Okay. Oh, that's not connected. That's the issue why I can't see it. There you go. I mean, that's like one every second, roughly. Maybe one every 2 seconds. Which still, that's not horrible. And then if we wanted to request another 40 of them, as soon as it's able to, it's going to send those 4 into here, which I do not need at this point in time. But now, hopefully, back to what this whole episode was supposed to be about. What are they called? Simulation chambers? Can I make 10? Will it actually do it? Oh god, it had other stuff in it. I wonder if that Fortron is going to mess with it. It probably will, because it hates to have extra stuff. Um, so let's just try that again. It doesn't seem like it cares. Yep, there's 10 simulation chambers. And then we need loop fabricators in the variety of 10. Okay. It did not like what I did with the glass. So let's... Ah, shucks. Let's remake the recipe for glass panes. Just have the basic ones. Let's see if this works now. It looks like it will. Oh, it made 4 of them? And there's 10. Cool. How many of these do I think I'm going to need? Let's just go with 30 of each to start with. So that's going to take a minute because it's got to craft the obsidian for both of these. But that's going to take like 2 minutes tops, so I'll be back when it's done. Alright, so that's done, and I have also tripled the export rate of the obsidian, which should help it be 3 times faster. It's still slow, but it works. Another inventory dump. I did not mean to throw my backpack in there, because that has all of my food in it. Also known as my infinite steak. Okay, so that's that done. Okay. I don't really remember why I did that. That's right. So let's grab these. We'll grab the Yeargast, the Twilight Lich. I guess we'll grab you. I don't know what for, but we will. Grab the Hydra. Anything else seem necessary at this point in time? We'll grab the Wadgets, the Yeti. Any other ones? Probably not worth it at this point. So I way overcrafted, but that's fine. We just need to get our logistical pipes out. That way so. Where do I want to do this? I have thought about going down right here, underneath this, and putting another, and having the simulation chambers down there. I think that might be just what we do. I think it makes sense. So let's grab it. So we're down here. Why? So I can't run that way. We'll block that off. This is quite the busy location down here. I don't need these. It doesn't look the greatest, but it's functional. Okay. Simulation chambers. Well, I'll tell you what we could do. We can just kind of dig down just a little. That stupid aura flying around my face is so aggravating. That's not what I meant to place down. So I think just about everything in here needs to be either needs to be 5 tall or I need to have like separate storage. Alright, I gotta figure out. Let's grab the linking tool real quick. Because I already had it. And why did I come up here? Is it anything? Okay, anything in that square there. I don't have to make another storage controller, which they're not bad to make. I just don't want to have to connect it in. So, I mean, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Should be pretty easy to fit that all over there, especially if we just do a bunch of drawers. Grabbed a few too many, but it doesn't make a difference. I don't know why I keep doing that. I have overstock on. Should I grab another controller? Nah. But if I don't, what I have to do is pipe directly into the back of these, which is fine. It doesn't matter. I don't know why I was putting a space in between them. It doesn't make a lick of difference. I've got to get power to these as well. So I'll dig another block back and find power from somewhere. Or in a piece of redstone. That's great. Then we're going to go under here, make sure we get far enough. And then I need to grab my configurator and set all these to extract. Then I got to get this one to no color. I keep misplacing and like misclicking with the wrench. Right, I need to be up. There we go. And then we can throw our drawers on the front of that. Because I think we're just going to want one item from all of these fellows. Oh. Okay, so we can't even use the Yeti. I can use the Wadjets. Can't use you. I can use you. Can't use you. So I'm only going to be setting up 3 of them. So was it worth the hour and a half or 2 hours of automation? No. So I got to get power now. Which I do have power right there. It's just kind of on the wrong side. Do I have power nearby? Not particularly. So it looks like it is going to be from over here. So I'll just go down right here. Alright, so now we can just run a power right down the side of this. I probably should have had that one further down. Oops, didn't mean to place that one there. But it don't matter. Then we got to bring power up the back here. And we actually have to run 2 lines out through here. So it's just something like this. Because in between them is going to be another set of cables. They just don't really matter. Oh, I gotta get prediction matrices into these as well. I forgot about that. That's gonna have to come in from the top. Do I need this? No. Or was that my, I don't think I need that. Hopefully not, because it's going away, because it was in my way. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Okay. Always a fun time breaking some stuff. I don't need you here either. I do need that connection though. Okay, my mouse is now died. That's fantastic. There we go. I can move ever so slightly now. I needed that Inman cable. There we go. There we go. I think we finally got that situated. Okay, so what do I have to get in these? Prediction matrix. Okay, so we gotta craft those. I should not have got rid of my logisticals because I have to go through here, sort all of these out, delete the gap in between them, or delete the connection in between, and extract from the top. I don't know if changing the color on that really makes a difference. We'll fix it just in case. I did accidentally get rid of my stairwell. So we'll need a chest and an importer or an exporter of prediction matrices, which I do need to set up auto crafting for, which luckily we're right next to. Everything else on that list should be automatically done. Why? Okay. So from there, we just want to place a chest. Can I open that? Yes, I can, because it's got a fluid latex jar on top of it. Grab you. What do we want you to export? Prediction matrices. Ah, that was not English. And we do need a crafting card. It's going to be slow, but if we grab some acceleration cards, we'll have to see if it actually speeds it up or not. Oh, it definitely did. Alright, so now we're starting our first run through here. I wonder if these actually, they do gain XP. Okay, and then that gives us a generalized Twilight prediction. Why are you not going down? Oh, there's not so many more faces that I can extract from. And we want the Hydras there. I need to actually go ahead and lock all this. And you can make ancient metal, sure. The Urgast hasn't made anything yet. Has now. What is the what's Carmite for? Reappearing blocks, vanishing blocks, block of Carmite, Traveler's Wings. Uh, Nothing great. It can be used to make Carmite solution, which we do actually need for the Sword of the Cosmos and the Longbow of the Heavens, but if we get to that point, we can worry about there. What about Fiery Tears? So that's used for fiery armor, so it's even more useless. What about the Urgash trophies? Probably nothing. Yeah, that would be correct. So we'll just go with the Carmite. Still nothing on this basic model here. So that should all figure itself out. Just for a convenient experiment. That did actually work. So let's just detach you, detach you. And then across here, we can just set these to extract, and then we're fully automated. I accidentally clicked on the color scheme. Don't want to do that. And now, if we can just get some diamond upgrades, we'll be good to go, which we do have 100 of. Why is Fluxite going in here? Oh, God. That's why I was locking them. Right, and should you have netherite predictions? I mean, it's got to be where it's coming from. Definitely don't want that Fluxite to go in there. But okay, okay, this is making those. Okay, that's fine. So we can throw that in here. Let's hit them with some upgrades. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. And that should be the only things we can get from that for now. So we should have Carmite coming in now. Whenever this is done. I don't really think we need to watch it, but yeah, you know. Do I need? Let's take the red cap, I guess, and the kobold. I guess we'll take the wildman as well, since we can. Shh. Yeah. Have you done anything? Oh, you have. None of this is actually good, so we're just gonna let him sit there and think about his life choices. We're gonna have the red cap go first, and this is gonna get us all the fiery blood that we need. Like I don't know what good does like the giant cobblestone do? So we can craft it down into 64. I mean, it's not great. Yeah, it's just not great at all. And they should be leveling up over time. So if I was to take, perchance, my temporal pouch and absolutely destroy the local economy on this thing's not going to be able to keep up, which is fine. I don't necessarily, oh, I kind of do need it to. I'm just going to keep collecting these Hydra predictions until it's done. There we go. We'll just throw these in here. They're pointless at this point, but I don't honestly care. I could throw them in there. Right, red cap. What you give us? Coal? That's awful. Sure. Sure, you do you, bud. Okay, you can give us gold, wheat, or candles. Oh, that's great. Alright, we will take the generalized overworld, because at least that's something. Nothing on the wildings yet. So let's speed up until we do. Okay, so we can get wild and spike, horns, or things. We'll just put our spikes for now. Um, and we'll just have that fill up in here, because I don't necessarily want that to fill up the inventory down here. I just threw away that something I should not have. Uh, sort by number of items and scroll down to the bottom. Should just be one in here. Where did it go? That's my teleportation pad. I don't remember what it was called. Ah, the action pad. That's what I'm looking for. But I think that's all the time I'm gonna have for today. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure, well, if you want to see more, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.